What's up, YouTube? Back again for another album review. Today I will be reviewing the most recent album release from Alice in Chains, and if you can see that, you obviously know we're talking about 2013's The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here. So this album is barely over a year old. This was the follow-up to their 2009 release, Black Gives Way to Blue. This was the second studio album to feature new co-lead vocalist William DuVall, and I think this album is great. I'm just going to call it like it is. I think this album is great. I don't think it's quite as good as Black Gives Way to Blue, but it is pretty close. This album is just great. It's got some absolutely great songs on it. Some of my favorite Alice in Chains songs currently and of all time are on this album. So, I mean, this is just, I think it's very consistent overall. There's some stuff on here I don't like, really, but other than that, I cannot say anything negative about this album. It's great. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into the track listing here. This was released in 2013, so it's barely over a year old. So I don't know how well y'all can see that track listing, but first song listed on the back, Hollow. This was the main single on the album. Hollow is an absolutely great song. Just great classic Alice in Chains, mid-pace, grungy, sludgy sounding, you know, harmony. I mean, obviously all of the Alice in Chains calling cards are on this song, so Hollow is just great. It's really, really good. It's not my favorite on the album, but it's one of them, so Hollow's a great song, but we've heard a lot, so good song, great song. Second song, Pretty Done. This is probably my least favorite on the album, or second to least favorite, one of the two. Pretty Done's just kind of boring to me, honestly. It's kind of lackluster, kind of forgettable, underwhelming song. So, I mean, I guess it's not bad, but Pretty Done's pretty boring, if you ask me. So, not very impressed with it. Next song is Stone, and I love Stone. This was another single on this album. Stone's a great song. I absolutely love the intro. The bass line is just so heavy. This song is so heavy. I love the riff. The Stone's just awesome. It's probably my second or third favorite on the album, something like that. Stone is absolutely great. I love it to death. It's my third favorite, but yeah, Stone's great. I can't recommend it enough. Then the next song is Voices, and this is an awesome song. Voices is my second favorite on the album. This is another single, and this is just acoustic. I love Voices. It's a little less, you know, sludgy and grungy than a lot of the other stuff on here. This is more lighter acoustic sounding, and I love Alice in Chains acoustic stuff. And Voices ranks right up there with my favorite songs from them, so I mean, it's just great. I love it to death. My second favorite on this album, and just great classic Alice in Chains acoustic stuff. Then we have the next song, the title track, The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here, and this song, I don't really like this song, honestly. It's Pretty Done and The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here, the song, my two least favorite. The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here is just kind of, it's kind of like, I don't know, a little too like spaced out or something for me. I'm not really big on it. I mean, it's not horrible, but I'm not real big on it, so that's all I can really get into that one. It's not, I don't like it that much, so whatever. Then the next song is Lab Monkey, and this song's okay. You know, it's better than The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here and Pretty Done, but it's probably my third least favorite on the album. It's kind of forgettable. I mean, it was more forgettable at first than it is now. I kind of like it okay now, but at first I didn't really like it at all. So Lab Monkey's okay, just leave it at that. Then we have the next song, which is my favorite song on this album, Low Ceiling. This song is awesome. I cannot recommend this song enough. It's very underrated song that nobody talks about from this album. I absolutely love it. It's so awesome. I love the guitar solo by Jerry Cantrell. I love, you know, this is kind of like a modern, almost alternative rock sounding song. I love Low Ceiling. Absolutely great song. I think it's the best on this album, my personal favorite off of it. So Low Ceiling's amazing. I love it. The next song, Breath on a Window, another great song. Another kind of alternative rock, modern type sounding song. Breath on a Window is great. I absolutely love it. One of my absolute favorites on this album. Cannot, you know, there's just so many good songs on this album, and this is one of them. So Breath on a Window is great. Next song is Scalpel. This is another acoustic-like song from them, and I love Scalpel. Very, very good. It doesn't sound, the title of the song sounds a lot darker than the song sounds, you know, but it's a really, really good song. Great acoustic song. It's really great. Just, I mean, every acoustic Alice in Chains song is pretty much great, or good at least, and Scalpel is definitely one of them, so really good. Then we have Phantom Limb, and this is a really good song too. It's kind of like this album's version of A Looking In View from Black Gives Way to Blue. It's not as good as A Looking In View, but Phantom Limb's still really good. Really heavy riff, really heavier song, longer song, so Phantom Limb's really good. Then we have Hung on a Hook, and honestly at first this was a very forgettable song for me, but now I actually really like this song. Hung on a Hook is really good. I think it's, you know, it kind of reminds me of Private Hell from Black is Way to Blue, but it's really good song. I think Private Hell's a little better, but this song's still really good in itself, so really good. Then we have the album's last song, Choke. This is a great song. For a while, this was my favorite song on the album. I just listened to this song over and over for a while. Choke's great, kind of more acoustic driven, and this is, you know, I love the harmonies between Jerry Cantrell and William Duvall, and Choke's just great. Again, much like Scalpel, the title of the song is a lot darker than the actual song itself, so sounding anyway. So Choke's a really good song. I love it. So yeah, that's all the songs on The Devil Put Dinosaurs here. If I was to give this album a rating, I'd have to give it at least an 8.5, probably an 8.5 out of 10. I don't think I could go to a 9, but it's an 8.5, I would say. So, great album. Alice in Chains has released 2 great albums with William Duvall, and I hope they keep making new music a lot, because I love them, and this is, you know, a great trend that they're making such great music, and they're still one of the best bands, biggest bands out there. So, that was my review of Alice in Chains, The Devil Put Dinosaurs here. Thank you all for watching, and more videos we have in the future. Thanks for watching.